Ram Ram, Suprabhatam. So before I start talking about the course itself, I would really like to thank everybody who was part of the course and who made the course possible. First of all, Vyoma Linguistic Labs for initiating such a course, and Vishwanath Mahodaya for teaching me the Yoga Sutras, and Venkat Mahodaya for giving me an opportunity to share whatever I learned with the world and making this course possible. I would like to specially thank Soumya Krishnapur Bhagini for guidance and helping me improve my chanting, and Lasya Indrakanti for being a great co-teacher, and Bharat and Lakshman Mahodaya for their great support in the class, and they were the reason why this class went so smoothly. And of course, the panelists, Vibha and Shrikriti, because they spend their valuable time in the mornings to assist the class and repeat so wonderfully. And the students, because they are the reason that this class, they're the outcome of this class. So I really appreciate their utmost dedication in the class. And we are very fortunate to have Dr. Nikhila ma'am with us. She is an eminent personality. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing your presence here. And now I would like to talk about the class itself. So we know that there is an assessment going to be there in the 2nd or 3rd week of July. So regarding assessments, there is something called the choking effect. So that's when you memorize everything, you know what you're going to say, and in the last minute, something just goes wrong. You're not able to speak. Like, you know, when you have to say a speech, for example, your words start jumbling. And even when you want to play any sports, when you're supposed to hit the ball, suddenly it seems like you forgot everything. But why does this happen? It's kind of like we are focusing too much on the logical aspects of how to do something. Once it becomes part of your body, it's almost automatic. Like once you memorize the sutras without thinking about, okay, I have to say this letter right now, I have to say this is the next letter, without thinking, when it becomes a part of your body, like each and every cell of your body is vibrating to that sound, then this won't happen. So the best way to memorize is just to listen, absorb, instead of analyzing in which is the right way to pronounce this and that. Try to, this is a better way, is just to absorb whatever we are hearing. When it's the perfect pronunciation, it's just best to sit and absorb it so that it comes naturally to you. So that way of thinking really helped me learn the Yoga Sutras, and I'm sure it will help all the students. And how does memorization even help is a totally big different topic, and the power of Sanskritam, which Vyoma is already doing. So other than that, what I would like to say is, we talk about muscle memory and like physical activity helping in muscle memory. But do you know the muscles don't really have memory, and it's the nerves that are having memory. So when the neural pathways covered with the myelin sheath, when they get stronger and stronger by repeated practice, you're actually creating like a super highway, because those are going to insulate your neurons are going to be insulated by that covering. That covering thickens and thickens as the longer you practice and practice. So you're just going to make everything go smoother and smoother. So this will help your overall communication. I said physical activity. Now you may think that chanting is not a physical activity, but so many of your facial muscles are involved, and so many of your organs are also involved in when you're chanting. So this is the benefit of chanting. And repeated practice. When we talk about practice, people say practice makes perfect, but how would practice make perfect? It's not only practice that makes perfect, but the fact that you're focused. And when you're under the pressure here does not mean a stress. It just means you are in the right platform. For example, you're coming to class every day. You're coming at 6:30 a.m. You have the pressure of time, like you have to come at 6:30. They are just these small constraints we put within ourselves. And once we learn very well how to be within this A to B, within this line, then we are able to enjoy this limitation and find freedom within this limitation. So again, with focus, under a little bit of pressure, which means under a few rules, and with the goal in mind that, yes, I have to memorize, I have to get this perfectly, then definitely this practice will give you perfection. And people are training their mind these days to be distracted. When you're doing one thing, you want to do another thing, and you're continuously training your mind to be distracted. But the fact that we've successfully been able to do these 20 days, 21 days of Yoga Sutra classes early in the morning, every day at 6:30 a.m. It's a really important fact because at that time in the morning, your Vata dosha will just be finishing being active. That is the state. I'm sure Nikhila ma'am knows a lot about this, but I'll still say it. Vata dosha is going to be predominant from Brahmi Muhurta till the end of Brahmi Muhurta. So we're just finishing that time of creativity in our day. And it's the starting of our day, and it's the most important part of our day. So you're energizing that Vata dosha, making sure that it's in the right track, and it will really help you throughout the day. And it will help you be more disciplined than distracted. I thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to speak. And over to Lakshman Mahodaya.
I would like to call upon Vishwam sir, who has joined us to speak a few words.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. श्रूयते किल लक्ष्मण? कृतज्ञता तु समर्पणीया एव. आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदन्ति, the best attitude to have is to be full of gratitude. यदा वयं कार्तज्ञता भावेन भवामः, कृत्स्ने अपि विश्वे सर्वमपि अतीव आनन्दतया भासते. सर्वत्र भक्तिः, प्रेम, भावना सर्वत्र सदा भविष्यत्येव. तादृश कार्तज्ञता भावनायाः तादृशी शक्तिः वर्तते. तत्रापि एतादृश कार्यं कृतवद्भ्यः तु अवश्यं वक्तव्यमेव. प्रप्रथमतया श्रीप्रदा भगिन्यै, लास्या भगिन्यै अपि अनेकाः धन्यवादाः. एतादृशीं कक्ष्यां व्योमसंस्थायां तत्रापि सर्वेभ्यः प्रचारणीया इति मनसि निधाय अतीव श्रद्धया ताभ्यां तत्र अतीव श्रद्धया तया कृता. अन्यच्च ये तत्र पैनलिस्ट रूपेण भागवोढारः आसन्, ते अपि अतीव श्रद्धया सर्वं आचरितवन्तः. तेभ्यः धन्यवादान् समर्पयामि. भगिन्यै, निखिला भगिन्यै अपि इदानीमेव श्रीराम महोदयेन परिचयं कारितम्, अपि च तस्याः विशेषकार्याणि अस्माभिः दृष्टञ्च, तयापि सन्देशं प्रेषितं. वयं तु धन्याः एव. अग्रे यथा उक्तम्, अग्रे व्योम्नि यदि शक्यते इतोपि तस्याः ज्ञानस्य प्रयोजनं सर्वेभ्यः भवेदिति अस्माकम् आशा मनीषा वर्तते. एवं स्तररीत्या अस्माभिः गन्तुं शक्यते. सूत्रपठनम्, अनन्तरम् अर्थावगमनम्, अनन्तरं भाष्यादि तस्य ज्ञानं, तस्य जीवने अनुसन्धानम्, एवं वयं स्तररीत्या गन्तुं शक्नुमः. तदर्थं सर्वेषां साहाय्यम् आवश्यकम्. पुनः तस्यै अपि कृतज्ञतां निवेदयामि. छात्राः ये अतीव श्रद्धया प्रातः, तत्रापि प्रातः 6:30 यदि आगन्तव्यं कक्ष्यां प्रति इत्युक्ते तत्र श्रद्धा भवितव्या एव. द कमिटमेंट टू कम टू अ क्लास एट मॉर्निंग 6:30 and attend, and that to a class like Yoga Sutra, where you have to really put all your effort. तादृश कार्येषु तत्र विशेष श्रद्धा आवश्यकी भविष्यति. छात्रेभ्यः अपि धन्यवादाः. अन्यच्च यथा लक्ष्मण महोदयेन उक्तं, नेपथ्ये बहवः कार्यं कुर्वन्ति. In the background we have so many people working for this, the e-learning administrators, the technology team, the digitization team, people who prepare the presentation, who put it into the social media, and who actually volunteer for lot of activities. सर्वेभ्यः अपि कृतज्ञता समर्पणीया एव. पौनः पुण्येन कृतज्ञतां समर्प्य तेभ्यः भगवान् परवासुदेवः सर्वव्यापी यः अस्ति, सः सर्वेभ्यः आयुरारोग्य सौख्यं सर्वं प्रददातु इति पुनः पुनः प्रार्थयामि. धन्यवादाः. राम राम राम. शीघ्रमेव अग्रिमकक्ष्यायां वयं सर्वे शीघ्रं मिलामः इति भगवन्तं प्रार्थयामि. धन्यवादाः. राम राम.
धन्यवादाः महोदय.